live. One thing I did switch with my stream that might be helping. It's apparently with Twitch you can only stream like 6,000 bitrate. Like that's all that you do if you're an affiliate maybe. But if you crank it up to 8K, you can secretly do that. And that's supposed to help performance a little bit or help the stream.
You cranking it, bro?
It cranked it. Cranked a little bit.
Crank that soldier boy?
Alright. I'm getting the combat music. Probably the past like 5 minutes, but not in combat. I tell you that, yeah, I think I was telling you that the wind was super scuffed the other night.
Yeah.
It's so
I was
loud.
telling you, like, it's gonna be pretty windy.
Yeah, it's gonna be windy and varied tonight. Yeah, that's fixed, which is good. But yeah, I had it like on 2% volume, and it was still like kind of loud, which is crazy. Savannah just barked.
Classic Savannah, always barking. ABB, always be barking.
You've been limping a lot today in the last couple of days for whatever reason.
Dude, you know, honestly, it's related to dogs, but not really related to what you just said. So if you want to finish whatever you're saying, go ahead.
What?
Why is she limping? Why is she limping?
Oh, I don't know.
Should you?
She probably just jumped off the couch and like hurt her leg or something maybe, but she's not like.
Did you figure that out? Is it okay to just leave her just limping? Feels like it's not good.
I mean, it's like, you know, not terrible. She can still get outside and whatnot. If you can get a treat, she'll like still run for it a little bit.
I know Honeker's dog broke her leg jumping off a cliff, or not a cliff. Jumping off the couch, jumping off. No, I think she's like trying to jump onto like the island table.
Oh,
and, like
wow.
broke her legs like doing that, like trying to jump onto it. I guess and just broke her legs.
That's not good.
It's not, so that's why I'm like, is Sylvie good?
I mean, both of these dogs, they'll do that sometimes. Like, jumping off the couch or something, they'll maybe tweak something and they'll limp for a few days and it just gets better. But she's not like whimpering or anything, like going up the steps or.
So she's whimpering, and then, you know, it's like.
Yeah, she's like actually hurting.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is, so I mean, obviously, you know, I kind of feel like I get pugs. I feel like those dogs are pretty ugly, bro. Like, not trying to be a hater on Kano, but
on Kano?
Like Kado, avocado.
Okay.
That's their dog's name.
Oh really? Oh, they got a pug. I mean,
yeah. You haven't seen their pug? They've
maybe like if they post it online or something. I mean, 'cause last time I was at his house was at his birthday or no, Super Bowl, like what, 4 years ago?
They didn't have Kado then?
I don't think so. If they did, they might have had him like downstairs or somewhere else. But I don't remember their dog being there. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like their eyes just like bug out, and like I guess you can kind of think it's cute, but like I don't know, it's kind of freaky.
It's like people who love pit bulls and stuff.
Or no, they have a pit bull. Wait,
that's
no,
a pit bull.
A pit bull or a pug?
A pug is like a small pit bull.
Okay, yeah, it's a pug.
It looks like a small pit bull, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like eyes are like bugging out like crazy. It looks like it's deranged, dude.
Yeah, they do look a little creepy. I agree. But it's a face that only a mother could love, kind of cute.
I guess.
Running out of space here.
Okay.
I'm almost level
like,
10.
So today, she was like, Kata was like wild,
Perfect.
and I think it's because a lot of people were there.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
that was today, wasn't it?
When I like walked in, like she doesn't get good traction on their wood floor, so she's like moving her legs as fast as she possibly can, trying to get at me, like while her eyes are like bugged out. I was like, oh god.
Running in place, eyes bugged out.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I was like, oh my. This is
Freak you out a little bit.
Like I feel like, you know, dachshunds are like universally cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
I don't think. Is there anybody that thinks a dachshund's not cute? I mean, it's
No.
just cute. But yeah, pugs are like, bro. I'm not sure about those guys, man. I'm sus of them.
Computer's really ramping up. I think it went through my mic. I wasn't even talking, so my mic going. Where's my computer? Ooh.
My Christ.
Let's start mining. Alright, memory seems fine. I don't know if that would have an impact. I wonder how much I can sell this granite for. I also have to find a spot where I can upgrade my mining. So what node has that? Oh. None of the walls are loading in New Ayla. It's weird. On the map.
Balls have eyes.
Farm textile mill. That's not what I'm looking for. Wood shop lab. Hideworks. Nope. Halcyon. Wood. No, smithy. I think I probably need a smithy. That would make sense. Cookhouse, agriculture. Nope. And I got one more. Mirlith. Stoneworks. Stoneworks would definitely be with mining, I would assume. Well, Mirrorless my home node. I'll be going back there shortly anyways. Such a long trip. Bruh. This little Grim wants it. I hear minding my own business, getting some granite. That Grim just waltz on over, tries to attack me. Surprised I haven't seen any copper or rubies yet. That's one thing. I think the resource nodes where ruby and copper spawn share a resource node with higher level stuff. Because a lot of times I'll see like sapphires and emeralds, but I'm not a high enough miner to get those yet. I think they're taking over like the ruby and copper nodes.
What do you mean you can see them?
Or like, there's like a sapphire node on the ground. I can see it, but I can't mine it. You know, I can walk up to it, but like, hey, you're not high enough to mine it. I think if I was able to mine it, it has a chance to come back as a ruby or copper node.
Let's see. So if someone did mine it and you came back, it might be ruby.
Yeah. So I
So
think.
it's like a rare node spawn.
Yeah, I think so. Because a big issue. Oh, ruby, nice. Because I think an issue that people complain about is not having a lot of rubies or coppers. I think that's the reason, because everyone who's mined ruby and coppers, those resource nodes come back as like sapphire emeralds, and people can't mine those yet, or not a lot of people can't mine those yet. It's like all the rare resource nodes are being clogged up with higher level stuff because no one's mining them. I think that's how it goes. So like just running around, I can see a lot of emeralds and sapphires and other things. and they should be rarer than rubies and coppers, but I see them a lot more often. Alright, got a long walk all the way back to Miralith. Go right, go through Lionhold, and follow the path. Sounds good. It also kind of sucks because a lot of other crafting professions, you need copper fragments or zinc fragments or ruby, like powder or cut rubies. So you can't really level up those things because you're so gated by the amount of actual rubies and copper you see in the open world.
That makes sense because it's like the mid-tier harvesting, so it's obviously the mid-tier like crafting too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm thinking about doing arcane engineering, like craft a wand maybe. But I need a bunch of copper just to level it up. But I can't do that if I don't have any copper. See my conundrum. This is probably iron, but I'm gonna check it. Yep. Iron and copper look very, very similar, so every time I see iron, I'm like, oh, I gotta... Even though I know it's iron, and it definitely looks like iron, it's close enough. I'm like, what if? You good?
P3 Soju has been raging about the exact same thing for like 10 minutes now.
The broken comp?
He's doing something where he goes like there's this like augment that like every time you die, it's a prismatic one. It's like every time any of your units die, it like automatically buffs all of your units based on what role it was.
Oh yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, it's super broken because you just go all tanks and just you feed them all constantly, and then you go sentinels, and like by the time you get like your 6 sentinels or whatever, you should have like 1,000 extra HP on all of them, which is quite a lot."
Oh, that's very true. I tried it with my Lux carry, and didn't go very great.
Yeah, and then so then I wasn't really watching, but I think he like crashed out at like pretty early, and his chat was like yelling at him because he didn't build a gunblade when he could have built a gunblade, and now he's been ranting about why gunblade wouldn't be good for seriously like 10 minutes.
Maybe you should have went gunblade.
If you say that in chat, you're gonna get banned.
What is this red thing? Mr. Morling.
guess I can't see what augment he went anymore. I don't like that they did that. Wait, what? How is this right? So I saw in the game that he was just in. One of the guys who was going up to him did have an Akali carry with Akali items. I wonder if he stuck with it, and I'm trying to see like what he did. But he did. He got fourth. That's what I get to.
Sounds you're playing at a pro level.
I guess. But I also the last 4 games before this, he ran in a row. I don't know what augments he got, but he got Vi 4 in all 3 of them. Or Violet 4 in all 3 of them.
Do you not go? Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's like you can force it 4 times in a row? That seems crazy. Unless he because like I thought maybe you'd only do it if you got that augment, right? But clearly not.
Like he rolled for Violet 4
I guess.
every time? That seems... Without augments that get you more 1 cost?
Maybe he had augments that got him more 1 cost. You can't see it anymore though. They took the
Oh,
ability
true.
away. Took that ability away, which I think is really silly.
That seems very unlikely.
Right? That he
Oh,
got.
Gator.
Yeah, I think it's very unlikely that he got it every time, but I don't know.
Because I've rolled for like uncontested 1 cost, and it's still... It takes a long freaking time. Or a lot of my
Sometimes it
gold.
takes, like all your money, right?
Yeah. Like imagine
So,
doing
I
that
don't know.
twice. Like,
Right?
and also leveling up to like level 7 and level 8.
I don't know. Yeah, but from what I can see, he literally got it 4 times. But I can't see if he got the augment every time too. I guess it's possible, but it seems almost just as unlikely.
Darkman's here to save the day. Nice. How did I get no XP from those guys? Messed up. I'm probably 2 level. Wait. I forgot why I was going across the entire world. That's to upgrade my mining. That's right. I remember. Now I remember.
My God, he's back on the gunblade thing.
There's Nanoglyph spawn. I think right down here.
Right.
some caravans. Right about what?
Oh, so I was like, I'm going to like a TFT website to like look up like if there's any like top Akali comps, and the best one actually does go more quick strikers than
And Rebel?
yeah, more quick strikers than Rebel, which I was like wondering if that is actually the case. But so I go for Nocturne and Akali, not Set.
Holy cow.
But who is my early tank? Aurelion? Go Sentinels.
Holy shit.
Or Sentinels for quick striker.
There's a ton of fucking caravans going. Why do they all say I can... Oh my gosh. There's 5 caravans going. My screen's
Okay.
bugging out.
Can you join them?
Yeah, defenders. I think I'm gonna crash because of it. Oh. I'm crashing because of it.
Wow. Why are caravans so like they're just that resource? Like
I don't know, yeah. I don't know why it's so scuffed. Because every time I've tried to be part of a caravan, I've dropped. Hopefully I didn't cause them to break.
Your computer just like can't handle it, essentially, the caravans, or what?
I don't know, because it's like everyone. Like, times I've been part of it, everyone DCs. Like, I get back in and all caravans are destroyed and a bunch of people are coming back. Like, yep, we all DC'd.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm just froze. Weird. It's just a launcher. The task manager leave this? And launch it back up. I guess I'll never know what happened with the caravans. Yeah, what if it's me? What if I'm somehow breaking them? I can't log in.
Uh-oh.
Let's try this again. There we go. Fingers crossed. All right, we're launching. Last time this happened to me, I got stuck with a caravan defender thing over my character forever. I still see all the caravan events. My screen is black. I don't see dead caravans. Let's hope they're going to go to Muralith. Because I have not defended one successfully yet, or seen it to the end, so I don't know if you actually get anything out of it. If you're defending a caravan, I feel like I should mark it on your map for you.
True.
But it is not. Oh, there they are. Okay. I found them again. Maybe I'll just trail at a distance.
Don't look directly at it, dude.
It shouldn't. Gosh, there's so many. I think there's more now. Oh, oh. Whoa. I just crashed again. What the fuck is going on? Why can I not do caravans?
Have you like looked it up if you are having like a similar issue? Like maybe it's like your settings. I don't know what it would be, but you know.
Yeah, it's weird. Failed to retrieve character list. Exiting. What the hell? Henry might be waking up. Maybe I'll just like go to town. I'm gonna have to pass the caravans to get to town. There they are. Okay. Let's avoid the road and go this way. Go get a... Go hang out in town, go get a bottle of milk. Quickly, cat, quickly. This guy's got a runic steed. Sick.
Why does it take Sherry's discourse so long to declare him AFK? He literally hasn't been here for like 5 hours.
Maybe he's like watching something on his computer as well.
Maybe. But like usually it's like it has to pick up like mic activity, and if it doesn't pick up mic activity, then that's when it kicks you. But like it can't be picking up any mic activity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what see it, right? Theoretically.
True. Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if he has a setting on, like literally just.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then just to troll us.
Okay, sitting in town waiting. Gotta go feed the baby.
Oi, oi, oi.
Okay, it looks like the caravan's finished. But do I get anything for that?
Just gonna hop in at the end.
Yeah, just hopped at the end. Yeah, I don't know how. I have 32 silver. Did I get silver from this? I think it would have said in my log. Maybe I already had 32 silver. I'm not sure. I'll check back my stream later. Okay, what are we gonna do? We want to find the stoneworks, which is over yonder. I hope this is the right place. Yeah, mining vendor. There we go. Cool. Don't need you. No, I want to talk to you. Maybe I can't talk to you. Construction foreman. Do I talk to you? You won't talk to me. Okay. Jeweler vendor. Do I talk to you? Apparently not. Stoneworks foreman. Okay, professions. Okay, there we go. Promote my mining. Mining is now apprentice. Dope. Shirt and skivvies. Got a couple stuck guards in there. Okay. What are we building here? A farm. Cool. Looks like we just started this. Ashwood and oak timber. Can I get anything from the mining vendor? Oop. There we go. Ooh, an apprentice mining bag. Actually, what does a novice? 22 extra mining resource and I get some extra rarity. Oh, that's dope. Let's get 2 of you. I'll have to craft a apprentice mining pickaxe, but it says I need apprentice mining for this to learn the recipe, but we need to actually make it. Unsure. Let me go check around. Oh, there we go. Dope. Oh, and you get more as well. Oh, sick. That's a lot more space. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Okay, I can get a ton of shit now. Let's see. We can make tools in here somewhere, I believe. Oh, right here. Oh, I can make an apprentice mining pickaxe just because I have apprentice mining. Interesting. So I need basalt weapon mode, western larch timber. Basalt weapon mode. Western larch timber. I might have that actually. No, I do not. Move y'all up there. I do have 10 copper fragments. I think that's exactly what I needed. I need basalt weapon mold, which I don't have. I think I should have basalt. Perfect. Now let's put emblems and shit in here. Paneling emblem, that's new. Alright, let's turn. I think we're gonna need some sort of fuel. Alright, assault weapon mold. Here we come. I can actually do it over here, I think. Not there. Assault weapon mold. Submit the fuel. Start the job. That's a minute. Alright, let's see. Was it 10 minutes or 10 copper fragments? It was. Okay. So now I just need Western Larch Timber. I get that novice level. Beautiful. So I'm looking for that next time I go out. I'll just pick that up later. Don't got time to waste 40 seconds. Got quite a bit of rubies actually. Western Larch. Can sell those guys off probably. I wonder if I can sell anything Carfin. That'd be nice. Necklace. I don't have a necklace yet. Crazy. Ooh. What you doing, Pat?
Nothing much. I'm about to get off.
Just watching Soju.
Yeah, I just did a last raid. And I'm about to get off, but I got like some really good stuff from it. So I was like, oh snap.
Beautiful. How's your hideout coming along?
Oh, my hideout is bussin'. The hideout be looking good. Don't you worry about the hideout.
I'm worrying about it.
Don't you worry. Don't get it twisted.
Hmm.
My good friend Mike.
I rarely get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
Dude, Goblin, what's up? How are you doing? Chilling. Is it as late for you as it is for me? Almost 5 in the morning? They were both Eastern, yeah. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the late night squad. Oh, you got a paper due, trash to take out, other shit to do. You don't feel like it. Hey. I understand that. I'd rather just do nothing. Play some Ashes. Watch some TV. I know that feeling all too well. Paper's done actually, just a revisement because professor wasn't she ain't hate it, but I missed some points. That's one thing I don't miss about school is papers. I'm pretty sure like my lowest grades in college were from classes that had nothing to do with my major. Like classes you had to write papers for. I think I had a can't remember the class, something like theology, some kind of like religion class. And like that was the most paper intensive class I've ever taken. Always like the education part of school, just not the classmate part. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like school. I like test taking and stuff. But papers, it's just writing papers. That's the only thing I didn't care for. So that's a big part of it. I'm definitely the type of person to sit there and you think about your first paragraph. Like, how do I start this? You make your first sentence and you just think about it for 15 minutes. And then it's really tough to get into a groove. Yeah. Like 85% of me writing papers is me just staring at the screen. This is your worst paper in like years. I've not had to revise a paper in literal years. I'll admit I did this paper the day of because I was doing other shit and procrastinated. Hey. This is how you learn though. Do it right the first time, Goblin. I remember this was so weird. I took I think it was called ATV, like broadcasting. It was essentially the professor who did the morning news for our high school. I took his class. And I don't know what I had to write in there, but he told me like he gave me extra credit randomly because he told me like, wow, how you wrote this was like so well put and elegant. Elegant.
Eloquent?
Eloquent. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. See? Like, how do I get that sort of compliment for writing anything? But it felt good. That's the only time I've ever been complimented on any type of writing. Would elegant also not work there, Pat?
It would, but usually with like
Or it's
words, a lot of
eloquent?
times you use eloquent.
Hmm. Hmm. Thank you, sir. The whole class messed up. You don't think she had the rubric. It feels bad when it it feels like it's not your fault, right? Because that's what it sounds like. The whole class messed up. It's like clearly a breakdown in communication with the professor and the rest of the class, it feels like. Or, you know, she did something that messed up. Ah, I see, I see. So if you knew exactly what she was looking for, then you would have tailored your paper a little bit more towards the rubric. I get it. The class is communication. Yep. You should go in the class and tell like, hey, this is a teaching moment for you. Say I think we can all learn a little something about communication here. Okay, not her fault. Not her fault. Okay.
The communication was the friends we made along the way.
It's absolutely true. It's about the last we had about port papers along the way. Oh, the day the class started, she got put with the class. What happened to the original professor? Ooh, I don't think I can kill that guy with 26k health. Ooh. I have apprentice mining now. What can I get? I think I get emeralds, but there's so many freaking sapphires, and that's journeyman. But I can't get emeralds now. That's nice. And I think slate. The original professor retired. Hmm. I definitely had a few teachers through high school that either they're going on maternity leave or they're getting close to retire, and the class was just not great because it was very clear the professor didn't care.
Through my time in school, so both the media school I was in and the regular one, I had 2 professors die on me.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow! Did a old age or
One was
like
old
like?
age, the other one was like some sort of crazy illness,
That's unfortunate.
right?
Die and two. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate and sad. They got stuck with the class that actually the day of. What was that professor doing before that day? Did she get pulled from her other class that she was teaching, or like she's doing both now? Well, I guess you, as long as it doesn't overlap with other classes, it just get yeah, I didn't just get added. Got like 4 classes. She's an online teacher though, so it's cool, I guess. Yeah. Speaking of weird tangent. Speaking of online classes, I started watching The Whale yesterday, and that's Brendan Fraser. He's a online professor, and it's supposed The Whale's supposed to be like a really good movie, but I got like 15, 20 minutes in and then kind of stopped. There's just like too dark and depressing feeling. I'll have to give it another go. Hey Jamba, I'm on Lineth, and we got the servers all week. That was a pleasant surprise. I assumed that they were going to extend this playtesting into like late Monday. What is that? I did not expect Steven to say like, hey, you guys have this whole week and into next weekend. That's crazy. I joined Yes, I joined Overlord. That you were not. Yeah, Overlord is hardcore. So I didn't want to join a guild until closer to launch because I didn't want to get like committed to anything, you know. But after, you know, these first like month of weekends, it's very clear you're gonna have to be in a guild to do like anything super competitive. And there's so many times where I get stuck where I'm looking for a group to join and it takes a long time, and I finally get into a group and we're super inefficient. I'm dying a lot. We can only play like one mob at a time. Like, well, if I just had a coordinated group that I start with, it would be so much easier. I need an apprentice pickaxe? Oh. I did not know that. I thought you just had to get apprentice certification. You actually need an apprentice pickaxe. Interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, so when phase 2 starts, the reason I joined Overlord, because when phase 2 starts, I'm going to try to get in like a good group of people where we can just like be online together, level up together, and do some like PvP, do some like later game content, because I feel like there's some content that I can't really do just because I was a solo player, right? Like Overlord, they're doing Firebrand, they're doing Tumok and whatnot. And right now, they're all like level 20 plus, so I kind of miss joining them and leveling up because I'm kind of stuck at level 15 now. Not high enough to join those level 20 pluses to do like raids and whatnot. And like no one else is around my level. Because like all their alts are like probably 12 and below. Yeah, phase 2, I'll briefly join a guild. When phase 3 starts, I'll probably do your own thing. Do I only run solo, Jamba? I did to level 12. So I have a few characters. So this is my mage, just my main person. I kind of soloed to level 12. And good XP I had soloing to level 12 was in Darigal States. The outskirts around here. The Bullywogs and the Bloomerias, they're pretty good XP. And they're pretty easy to kill as a solo player, at least for a mage specifically. But after level 12, I did Remnants of Cephalion. And I got in a couple really good groups. Like the monsters here were like dropping like 3k XP. And a couple groups I got in with, we were staying alive really, really well, pulling a good number of monsters, and did really good leveling up. So I hit 15 kind of quick. But playing solo is definitely difficult. You'll definitely hit a wall. And that's kind of what I did at level 12. Right now, I'm just trying to do level up mining, do some artisan stuff, and I'm trying to find some good solo areas. Because right now, with my skill rotation I have set up, I think I can comfortably kill any monster that has like 8k health and below. So that can be 1 stars, maybe some low level 2 stars. But yeah, I've done a lot of solo up to this point. But starting phase 2, I'm gonna try to get into a good group with my guild. So what did I need to get my apprentice pickaxe? I need Western Larch. How about you, Jamba? You get into guild or anything? Or are you playing Ashes yet? Yeah, a goblin. That's a good idea. Join a guild briefly, just to see how it is. Does your server have an apprentice bench for your profession? If not, then you cannot. It does. So, Miraleth here, we have an apprentice stoneworks, and I can make apprentice pickaxe. I just need Western Larch timber, and you can get that from novice level stuff. So I have to go find Western Larch wherever that tree grows. Yeah. You're on a Vera. Or how are you, Vera, Vira, something like that. Is Wizard my favorite? I really like Wizard. So like Lightning Strike specifically, this ability feels like the first time I played and I cast Lightning Strike, it feels just as good as it did then compared to now. Like here we go. Like it looks cool, it sounds great. I like all the how the elements they like overlap a little bit and synergize a little bit with each other. The abilities feel cool, the combat feels good. I did tank. He's level 8, and I really hit a wall with tank at level 8 because there's no one really looking to group up with the tank at level 8. And it's really difficult to solo level as a tank because you just don't have much much damage. So, and the abilities for tank felt okay. Then I did a ranger. My ranger's level 9 maybe. I played that this past weekend, but the ranger felt pretty good. I like the ranger a lot. I have a like level 4 fighter. I haven't really done anything with the fighter yet, but I think I'm gonna try all the archetypes before phase 2 hits. But I think the mage is really cool. We're getting a lot of rubies. This is nice. Yeah, nobody well, I think the problem is no one wants a tank at level 8. Like, we're not really doing any big points of interest yet. How long am I going to be on? I don't know. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Until I get bored, I guess. I mean, yeah, tanks and clerics are really needed, but just wasn't when I was playing, I guess. Yeah, Coralock. Every time I go to Coralock, it's just whoever's there. You just walk into Coralock and they just invite you if there's a group there. You're clericing at the bottom of the list? But everyone needs a cleric. Mama be moist, hello. What are you doing here at 5 o'clock in the morning? Java, you're playing cleric and you love it? Yeah, I know a lot of people like cleric. I'm hearing the self-sustain is really good. Damage is like okay, but the self-sustain more than makes up for the damage. No one really wants a cleric. Weird. I mean, I figured it might have been you or maybe someone else, but someone felt like bards were healing just as much as they were as a cleric. So maybe if on Resna people are finding ways to make 2 bards work and you don't need a cleric at all. I know cleric is supposed to be like the one true healing class. So if that is the case, I'm sure they'll probably balance that out a little bit. Yeah, the self-sustain's great. With people already hitting max, the lower the gameplay that was told for... With people already hitting max, that lower the gameplay that was told for release. Sorry. I'm not quite understanding that. Well, that. That was you, Galvin. Forgot to mention the bard was 4 levels above you. Yeah, he out-healed you pretty rough. Or pretty tough. You were grinding for an hour before you realized the, the level difference. Yeah, it's alright. You're rusty and you're crashing. Yeah, I definitely need to try out the cleric. Oh. Every time I come to Carfin, like somewhere along this line, that happens to me and I feel like I'm gonna crash. There's quite a bit of rubies along this path. A lot of people in Resna got deleted for like the duping and whatnot. Yeah. Seems quite a bit of the global bullshit chat calm down. All the people participating in the drama on Resna were the ones duping. Hey, we're max level. We have a bunch of legendary shit. PvP us. That turns out was all fake. 3 or 4 guilds, holy cow. Yeah, Resna definitely seemed like that was where the hardcore guilds were. Like the hardcore guilds. And apparently the guild's willing to abuse bugs and exploits. But I'm sure, you know, they thought, hey, it's just an alpha. We're wiping in a month anyways. Let's be top dog for a month and get reset and not exploit this anymore. Unless they weren't reporting the exploit. And they're thinking, hey, let's keep this a secret until phase 2 starts. And let's be the best guild in one day. Let's hope this knight doesn't come after me. Don't know why I try to play MMOs anymore. I really wish you could hear this 5-minute conversation I had with this other guy explaining solo group play. The short, I want to show up and show out when I'm needed, and just chill until I'm needed. What? Oh, classic ads. Does that mean he wants to be in the group and just leech XP? Bard mana sustain, which is awesome for the party. Yeah, I think bards are pretty much necessary for the mana sustain. Yeah, I thought Intrepid handled the duping glitch and everything, the exploit, really, really well. And I thought the punishments were very, very fair. I'm about to get stuck. Yeah, with it being an alpha phase, definitely don't ban anyone. Remove all this duped gear and duped materials. Like, deleting characters or setting them to 1 might be a little too much. Because it might leave those people with a sour taste. Yeah, it's an alpha. Hopefully this guy doesn't kill me. Okay, so now I gotta go find some timber so I can make this apprentice pickaxe. Disintegrate, what the hell is that? People wanted their head on a spike. Yeah, I mean, you should be glad that they found it. Absolutely. Ooh. What was that? Oh, bye, Patrick. Let's see. Hop off Discord. You heard it too. Yeah, usually that's like a Discord message or something, but I don't know. I didn't have any message. My buddy hopped off Discord, that might have been it, but usually it doesn't sound like that. Okay, Western Larch, what do you look like? Yeah, cheater's gonna cheat. But yeah, it's super cool is that they were able to track who did it, how many times they used the glitch, what materials were used in it. Like they found out everything about it, about the exploit. Who did it, what materials were, how many times they did it. That's crazy. So it's nice to know like how much Intrepid can actually track. Western Larch, I believe, looks like an evergreen. Okay. Well, it definitely wasn't Ashwood. I can say that. Are the evergreen looking things, are they kind of rare? Bush. It's like I feel like they're kind of on the western. Oh, maybe over here. The dupers. Yeah, I mean, it's their game and they have in-house tools specifically for this. It's an MMO. They should have known. Yeah. And they did know. My server is pretty chill. So my server is the one that Pirate Software's on. And there's a ton of Pirate Software guilds everywhere. But no one's like toxic. Jay, good morning. It's pretty chill. The it's not even drama, it's more funny than anything, but there's a guy, Yushadow. He's always in global chat, spewing something up in global chat, and everyone in the game knows him. And people like will say his name 3 times in chat to summon him. And it's kind of funny, and everyone's like, no, don't say Yushadow, he's gonna come talk to us. Yushadow, he's in Lyneth. Maybe he's playing more. Maybe he's playing on different servers, but he's definitely Lyneth. Goblin, you've seen that name before. Everyone's seen the name before. Okay, Western Larch, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, it's more funny than anything. I don't ever see people getting toxic in the global chat. I am on very late, Jay. But it is what it is. The playtesting, it's supposed to be just on weekends, but they extended it for the entire week. So typically I would be off by now for sure, but they extended playtesting. Western Larch you found was not particularly tall. But despite there being a massive freaking guild like Pirate Software's guild, like they're super helpful. I group up with a bunch of them all the time. Like it's tough to be in a random group that doesn't have any Pirate Software people in it. My guild, I haven't been part of it yet, but my guild's been PvPing with them a little bit. And like our guild leader posted on our Discord that Pirate Software actually sent him a Discord message like, hey, thanks for the PvP tonight. It was a ton of fun and whatnot. So like he's super cool. Nothing toxic so far, at least that I'm aware of. You like my emotes? Thank you. Yeah, I made a, yeah. I like orange and blue together. So I think I have a cat. I think there's like a few different cats. Let's see, what are my emotes? Oh yeah, my cat, my mittens. And then the other emotes are just ones from Twitch. Okay, Western Larch. I feel like they probably have to grow somewhere specific. I feel like I've had them before, but I think I use them as fuel to craft stuff or process stuff. You have a cat, he's an orange tabby and a Maine Coon. Aren't Maine Coons like huge? The lighting got real wonky. Yeah, he's a fat ass. Hmm. Yeah, because I definitely know a Maine Coon. I've never had a cat growing up. Always been a part of a dog family. Like, I feel like this looks like a Maine Coon. Is this your cat, Jay? This big? You can like ride him into battle? You wish. Do I have any artisan crafting? No, I do not. I tried to do scribing. Like I try to start doing artisan stuff, and then I get kind of like sad when I start doing it because it takes so many resources. Like I try to do scribing, and to do anything with scribing at a novice level, you need five red inks, which is five rubies turned into powder and then into ink. I made 10 scrolls, so that's 50 rubies worth of red ink, and my scribing did not even go up one level. So I'm like, I really want to level up scribing, but there were so many resources I put into it, I didn't go up one level. Like, holy crap. So now, I think what I want to do, I want to try arcane engineering. That takes mining into processing mining, whatever that's called. I forget what it's called. Lumberjacking, lumber milling. So I'm gonna give that a shot. So I'm leveling up my mining right now. I'm trying to get my apprentice pickaxe. Then I'll have to do some lumber milling, I think, and lumberjacking as well. But right now, the only thing that's apprentice level is mining. Ouch, you get it. Yeah. But I love the artisan system. I was looking at a fishing pole. To make a novice fishing pole, you need like copper fragments, some kind of timber, and some kind of material from harvesting. So like you have, so that's 6 artisan professions going to just making a fishing pole, right? The 3 gathering and then the 3 processing. And then I guess the crafting itself, right? The actual crafting of the fishing pole. So to make a Grandmaster fishing pole, you're going to need at least 3 different people, all because you can have be Grandmaster in 2 things, right? So you need 3 people contributing to a Grandmaster fishing pole. And I love that complexity, and I love how difficult it's going to be to get things like that. Caravan Raiders, what the hell? Adolescent Ash, Adolescent Oak. Adolescent Ash. Does Ash's Codex, do they have tree spawns? Because I don't think I've passed any. You like to take to a Ren fair, feels that big. Oh, that'd be freaking dope. Put armor on them, just waltz up. Right in your Maine Coon. You've been vendoring fishing, herbing, and mining. Nobody wants to buy it. Yeah. Maybe someday. Maybe phase 2. People might be more serious about artisan professions. Let's see. No, I want to check. I have the combat music. Like something's trying to attack me, but it's clearly not. Okay, let's see. Let's check out. Oh. Thanks. Oh, that was Steam. Okay, that was my buddy in Steam. He let me know he hopped off. Let's see. Ashes. That was that sound from like 15 minutes ago. Okay, let's see. We're looking for, let's hide all. Ash tree, oh, Western Larch. Oh, shit. It was on the east side of Carfin. I was over there. Okay, let's see. So I'm here. Down here, we got some Western Lurch and all, like, the entire eastern side of Carfin. All this. I guess I'll go get the safe stuff down here. Alright, we're going directly south. Gotta fix I just messed up my chat and everything. Ooh. Okay, there we go. You know, it isn't time for all that. Zwanker said he'd vendor it for me. Like, what? Once they add... You know what's super annoying is your equipment breaking down and having to go back to town to fix it. I hope they add... Because they'll add... player stalls, right? I think you need a certification to run a player stall, and you can do that in the open world anywhere. I hope they add some sort of player stall that can repair equipment, because people will go crazy for that. So they don't have to run all the way to town to repair stuff. They can just run to the outside of the point of interest and just see someone sitting there and repair their shit. A portable equipment fixer, yeah, that'd be super nice. And you'd probably make a crap ton of money doing that as well. Because it's kind of costly. Like, I had to repair all my stuff and it was close to 50 silver. I had to choose... I didn't have enough silver. So I just repaired my pieces of equipment that boosted my magical power. And I left everything else broken. Because I couldn't repair everything. I was too poor. That would be very cool. It would be very cool. It is a lot. Now, 28 silver. Like, it's so tough. It's so tough to keep money with, especially being in uncoordinated groups where you're constantly dying. I'm constantly losing my glint. That kind of sucks. Heyo, speaking of Pirate Software Guild, XVII, it's at 18. There's like 15 or 50. There's like 50 Pirate Software Guilds. It's crazy. He said pugs kind of suck, and my friend was talking about how he thinks pugs are ugly, the dog. So I'm thinking of you just randomly said pugs suck. We're talking about randomly grouping up with people. All right, Western Lurch. I gotta find you. Can you not attack my cat, please? Yeah, pickup group. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but Pug was on my mind though, the dog. Oak. I'll find you, Western Lurch. I'm coming for you. All in Lineth. Yeah, like 50 Pirate Software Guilds all in Lineth. That's it? Evergreen? Oh, is that a ruby? Holy cow. This is the place to be. It's popping with resources. You have a pug? Yeah, I saw up there. Kind of Christmas tree, like, yeah. It doesn't exist. You're lying to me. What? Alright. That's a bug. It says there's more. Unless people already got them all. I'll see if I can get other ones. If not, maybe I should go report that tree. Yeah, maybe someone got it and it just doesn't... Well, I think I was colliding with it. I don't think I could walk through the stem. So I think it was actually there. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if there's other of those trees. Then I'll walk back that direction. What the heck? The only one I can find is the bugged one. That's crazy. That's unfortunate. Maybe they're all up on that hill. Oh, is that them? All the trees I saw in Ash's Codex, is that them? All up in the mountains? Did I just get baited coming over here? Is that it too, maybe? That looks like it up there. I just got baited. Okay, okay. Well, that's messed up. Okay, I think I know how to get up here. You can go up the back way. Yeah, Jamba. I'm gonna see if the other trees, like, I'll see if they're bugged too. But I'm gonna exit back out to the east. So I'll walk up back up to that tree. Ugh. That's wild. All the trees are up on the freaking cliff. Okay, this is a little more pleasant music. It's kind of like Carfin's music, but a little more lighter. Nice and spooky. Oh, here we go. Okay, dope. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, Eastern Hemlock. That's not it. I'll get it anyways. Oh, yeah, there's a ton up here, huh? Okay, let's get a bunch of Eastern Hemlock. Then I'll go back down. Oh, what the fuck? He CC'd me. Yeah, get fucked. Okay, well at least all these trees are working. I like how when you do bug reports, you can include a screenshot with it. That's super smart. All Eastern Hemlocks, okay. East, West. It's alright, we all get our East and West mixed up sometimes, especially when talking about trees. Eastern Hemlock, Western Larch. It's all the same. I just got these, right? And they're... Huh. Yeah, it just seems like they're not disappearing. So maybe the one down there was actually harvested and it's just not disappearing. Do these only spawn in winter? I don't think so. So I'm pretty sure I've had Eastern Hemlock before when the first, second weekend. And that was definitely in the summer. Or like fall or spring maybe. Yeah, they're just not despawning, huh? They could grow faster than the harvest counter. Potentially. They do like change color at least. Yeah, all these don't disappear, huh? All Eastern Hemlocks. We'll do a little Eastern Hemlock. Not on gathering. Let's see, I don't know. Oh, gatherables, perfect. Gotta type around my microphone. My microphone's in between me and my keyboard. I know. Sounds good. Let's go find that Western Lurch. More Eastern. You were thinking about your fishing pole. It was Eastern wood stuff? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll figure out something to use this Eastern Hemlock for. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's not tall enough yet. Oh, wait. Western Lurch. Oh, looking up my cloak. This thing's freaking tall. Okay, now I know what I'm looking for. I'm actually getting materials. Hold on. I am. Oh. Wait, I'm not. Let me relog. Maybe there's an issue with me, because usually... Yeah, there's something wrong. This happened a few times to me where you go gather something and it doesn't show up in your inventory. It doesn't say you're getting the bottom left. But when you relog, it's actually in your inventory. So let's see. Let's see if those trees disappeared. Oh, the trees so that might have been more on me and not like a glitch with the actual trees themselves. Interesting. Okay. Hey, someone's up here. Oh, Western Arch. Okay, there we go. This guy wants it. Forgot, the reason I had been waiting for P2 is that guild interface will still be incomplete, but a lot more stuff will be there, plus will be meaningful testing terms of artisans. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to being part of a guild, is actually having you know, a coordinated group of people to be playing with. What the fuck? I'm invisible wall. Okay. And having a bunch of like coordinated artisans, so we can actually craft a bunch of shit in the, I guess, late game. All my characters are on Lyneth, yes. I have a few on or a level 1 on Resna and Vera, but that was just like the very first weekend trying to play the game, and I was getting in long queues, so I'm on Lyneth because it had the shortest queue the first weekend. So I just kind of defaulted to this. There we go. Western Lurch. Now we're getting it. Interesting. Okay. Well, now we got the trees. This way when we join a guild with P3, guild features should be complete, so I'll do my practice run guild. Yeah. Yeah, I have to look forward to see what they're introducing in phase 2. What I'm really curious about is how are they expanding the Sand Squall Desert and the Tropics? I want to, because I think all it says is that they're expanding them, right? I want to know if they're adding points of interest, like new grind spots. And if so, what level will those grind spots be? Because right now everything in the Tropics and Desert are like level 25 plus, like level 25 to 30 mobs, I think. Nice, lumberjacking going up. So it would be cool to see some new points of interest out there. And I think they're adding dungeons too, right? Come play on Vera a bit. How's Vera? Or Vira? You know, however you say it. Maybe when I do my bard, because I'm gonna do a bard and a cleric at some point before phase 2. That made it's a good idea. Playing a different server with a new character. Just see what it's all about. See how, you know, see if it's any different. Maybe go to Resna, see how toxic it is. Good group on help. Yeah, I mean, with Overlord, they've been super cool. I joined last weekend, and yesterday I got in Discord with a few of them for the first time. Talked to them. They're really cool. It's just right now, I'm in an in-between spot since I joined the guild kind of late. They're all like level 20 plus, and no one has characters around level 15. So now I'm at the mercy of whatever group I can find. So now, like, because knowing that wipe is coming up on December 20th, I don't want to level up any characters, try to like max level or anything, because you know it's gonna wipe. And I think about, you know, trying all the artisan professions, but like, again, think about the wipe. I'm gonna level up the artisan professions, I'm gonna get wiped. So every time I get on, I'm like, huh, what do I want to do, knowing that it won't be worth anything? Like, should I just do commissions and whatnot, try out quests? Like, some of the later quests, you need groups for. Because, like, I have a quest for Carfin. I'm like, well, I need to get a good group to go there. Let's get rid of, yeah, Ash. Goodbye. You're level 13, loving it. It's worth the XP. Right on. Yeah, now I'm, I want to find a good solo spot. But it's tough. It's tough, right? Wait, go back, inventory full. Oh, it's worth the IRL XP. Getting to talk to people and being part of a helpful group. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm, sorry, I'm just late to chat. I was late reading you. Okay, that's enough. Definitely have enough Western Larch. 20, because I think I'll need 10. I just need 10 of it. Let's go drop all this stuff off. And go get my apprentice pickaxe. Maybe I'll go walk back up to this tree. How much is legendary copper worth on my server? I have no idea. People are being so dodgy. Okay, so this is a real bug. Um, tree not gatherable. I don't know. For I don't know, like 10-ish minutes. Peon has access to the PTR too. Peon? Hidden Dagger and Peon? I haven't talked to him for... Yeah, yes, he is Overlord, correct. Yeah, I haven't talked to him. Because I don't know if you know. I forget if I told, who I've told. But, Hidden Dagger Inn, when I first started making videos on YouTube, before I was like Twitch streaming, he did a interview with me on his channel, which is super cool. As like a new content creator thing. And I was so freaking nervous for it. Like, oh, someone's just gonna ask questions about me. But it was pretty chill, but I was so nervous for it. So I like Peon a lot. And lore, am I familiar with Loreforged? Yes, I'm very familiar with Loreforged. I'm a big fan of lore. Like Elden Ring, I will fall asleep to Elden Ring lore videos. Loreforged, they did this many, many months ago. I think it's Daisy's Diary. And essentially, it's a bit of lore from whoever Daisy was. I think she was like a female dwarf. And Dunehold... No, Dunehold's the guild. The dwarf guild. I don't know, wherever she was. Dunehelm, maybe something like that. But essentially, it's a lore diary from this girl. This dwarf girl. And Loreforged had some lady come do like voice acting for that lore video, and I think it's super freaking good. So if you guys haven't watched Daisy's Diary, I think Daisy's Diary is what it's called. That's a really good... I mean, Loreforged does a lot of really good lore stuff, but that one in particular I think is fantastic. Actually, when I get back to town, maybe I'll watch it. So we can all experience it together. And then Cash will do some cooking videos as well. You see his Demon Tide slop video? It looked gross, but as he was making it, it's like, oh wow, this looks really freaking good. But yes, I'm a big fan of Peon. A Lumberjack XP scroll. Yeah, yeah. That's why I got, I should get that. Once I, like, want to seriously... I'm gonna get my pickaxe, and then I'll go get some XP scrolls. That's a good idea. But this is really good. Like, an Apprentice Scroll of Intelligence, it gives 16 intelligence, which is freaking huge. And I think it was, like, a silver, too. Like, it wasn't that much. And this lasts for 3 hours. And you can get this for all stats, but you can have one scroll at a time. It's huge. The Baron Chef, yes. The Sand Squall chicken and rice is awesome. See, I'm not very good at cooking. But when I see their videos, it makes me want to cook. There's a bug that they fixed for fishing. I guess apparently if you were max level fishing, there was a bug that prevented you from fishing further. Which is would be super unfortunate. You grind out fishing max level and then you can't do anymore. Alright, lumber milling, where you at? And say right in front of me. Okay. So Western Larch, we need 10. We need 10 of you. That's gonna take 10 minutes. Is there a... So the select feels a little bit different now. There's no longer a... Oh, there's not even... You can't even escape it. What? You have to press X. They got rid of the button that says to apply like the least amount of fuel. Alright, but 1 oak wood, that's good. 10 western larch. Alright, 10 minutes, and then we got our pickaxe. If you move it, bug you found is that like you are fishing and your pole breaks. As long as you don't move, you can continue to fish indefinitely. Oh, that's a pretty big bug, actually. If you move, it registers the broken pole and you have to repair it then. Weird. That sounds like a newer bug then. Because I think the first couple weekends, I think Rorier talked about it or has a video about it, about fishing in general, where you can AFK fish, but to make sure you have backup fishing poles, because if it breaks, then you have to, you know, go repair it or get a new fishing pole. So it sounds like AFK fishing was breaking and it would prevent you from fishing further. That was like a week ago. Because when they fix bugs, sometimes new bugs will arise. So I wonder if that was the case for that, or maybe that bug's been there all along and you just, you know, found it. Is it a bug or an exploit? Okay, assault weapon mold, beautiful. Let's double check. Western larch, correct? Yes, western larch timber, beautiful. I'm gonna need those 10 copper fragments as well. I have exactly 10. Awesome. Okay, let's put all this. Oh, no, I want that back. Where'd that go? Why can I not put my rubies in automatically? I think it's something with the stack size. So you... I might need some wood for fuel. Let's just bring that. Oh, it took you a second to realize because you weren't on the computer. Yeah, I mean, AFK fishing, you know? But I'm sure you keep passing by your computer like, I've been fishing for 18 hours. How's my rod not broken yet? Something's up. Yeah, bug for sure, exploit if abused, absolutely. Steven's gonna send a Discord message to everyone saying, there was a bug found and it was being exploited. Had to do with fishing. Goblin Storytime is banned. He was the only person to abuse this exploit. He calls you out directly. He did report it, but he still abused it. Classic. Okay. Scrolls. That's what we're talking about. Oh, what the? This is different. Ooh, what? Oh. Where's Arcane Engineering? What the heck? This used to be an alchemy table. Arcane Engineering was upstairs. Oh no, alchemy used to be there. This was a scribing table. Why did this move around? Yeah, Arcane Engineering used to be right here. What the heck? That's weaponsmithing. Weird. You don't think we'd... I mean, it's over there, clearly, but... The fuck are you doing? Jeweler... I swear the jeweler was in there, too. Arcane Engineer. No, it was not like this. Oh, this is so different. For a fact, I know for a fact this is switched around. Let's see. So we don't have... I guess I should have bought some scrolls. Some apprentice level scrolls. So I think that was all the way up in Jova. Yeah, the lab. I think they have an apprentice level scribing station and whatnot there in vendor. I should have brought some scrolls there. Smithy Woodshop. I do like how on Lyneth all the mayors are like talking to each other and they've been coordinating what apprentice level buildings to construct, just so we can all experience everything best we can. I forget what I was looking for. Maybe just the scribing station to look at this. Yeah, it is awesome. It's pretty cool. Like the first weekend, because Narc's on Lyneth, and I remember hearing about Lanark getting in a Discord call with all the other mayors so they could talk about what to do with the server. And that's super dope. Oh, scrapping. Okay, I remember. Yeah, like everything here takes 5 red ink. Literally everything. All takes 5 red ink, which is 5 rubies. Except for the guild creation school. This takes 1 red ink, which is 1 ruby. But you have to buy a mayoral guild seal. And that's like 7 silver. So it's super expensive if you want to go the guild creation school route. But I do want to see how much XP you get from this compared to like everything else, to see if there's like a meta scribing path to, you know, power level it. Yeah, but 5 rubies to craft anything is crazy. And I made 10 scrolls, so 50 rubies worth, and I didn't go up 1 level. That's crazy. Was that you brought up the amount of people on the server previously compared to the size of the world? I forget what I was saying. To connect 2 and 2 there. Let's see. Okay, no, I did want to... Let's see. I think I have probably 7 more minutes. Wait, it was you. It was me what? It was like a week ago. Was it you that brought up the amount of people on the server previously compared to this? Oh, yeah, well, yeah. We were talking about that. Yeah, what about that? Oh, we're almost done. Nice. Minute 20. Yeah, I think if there's, you know, 3,000 people playing, the size of the world is perfect. Jamba, thanks for coming by. Nice talking to you. Yeah, the size of the world feels really good with 3,000 people right now. Like anywhere you go, you have a chance of like seeing someone just like running by, like out there collecting resources. Like it feels really good. Like other players per like square kilometer or whatever feels fantastic. But this is only 5% of the map. So if we go to a full map size, that's like 20 times the size of the map. But we're only tripling the amount of players in the game. Like there's going to be a fuck ton of empty, very, very empty feeling places. I'm not sure if the servers are like full capacity right now, but it'll be too big. Yeah, absolutely. So that's also why they have their like dynamic server grid meshing or whatever it's called, because there will be super empty areas, like no one's going to be there, so they're going to have those areas where no one's in, like those servers, those little, you know, square grids won't even be, you know, running. So that's going to save Intrepid Studios like server performance, or I don't know what the word is. Yeah, that dynamic meshing. Yeah, I don't know anything from a developer standpoint. Absolutely not. But I don't know if it was Intrepid Studios or I saw like another video about it, but essentially if no one's in, it's like this whole like square is like one server. If no one is in that whole square, then like this part of the map literally won't exist until someone walks into it. And that's going to save the servers on Intrepid Studios side a lot of power or whatever. And they can focus all their resources to like, you know, this square server where there's going to be like 500 people. Charles, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah. Yeah, it's going to feel super empty. So I hope they find a way to increase player capacity. But, you know, maybe it won't be an issue. Well, actually, I mean, there's going to be 5 metropolises on a full server, right? There's going to be 85 nodes. And right now we have 5 nodes, and it feels fantastic with 5 nodes. Yeah, there's just going to be too many massive nodes. Like 5 level 6 nodes, and then each of those level 6 nodes having 2 level 5 nodes with, you know, probably plenty of players, and each of those level 5 nodes having 2 level 4 nodes under them. Like, that's going to be splitting the player base way too much, I think. But, you know, that's what alpha's for. Test it, see how it feels, slowly expand the map, see how it feels. Yeah, find out in phase 3. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll see, like, if we get the full Sand Squall and the full Tropics and maintain 3,000 people, I think we'll start seeing how, you know, desolate some areas might be. Yeah, yeah, I mean, you can't really draw conclusions about it now. You can really assume. Yeah. I guess a way, I don't know, like, have every point of interest very clearly, you know, leveled or set for specific levels to make sure people have to go to certain areas. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, I think 10 to 12k. I think 10 to 12k is what they're currently thinking. There we go. Oh, no, I want to make that. Okay, there we go. Let's make an apprentice. I have to click this 10 times. What? Okay. There we go. 15k register and server plan for launch. Yeah, I don't know. That would make sense with 10 to 12k. Do I have 11 silver? I do. Perfect. Nice. Look at your boy with his very first... Where is it? Apprentice mining pickaxe. Where'd my novice one go? I swear I had a novice one. Did it just take it from me? It did. I'm pretty sure I had a novice pickaxe. It just disappeared. Interesting. Okay. Well, now what do I want to do? Let's see. Arcane engineering. Maybe this is what I want to do earlier. I totally forgot. Okay, arcane engineering. We want wands. Oh yeah, like this is what it is with artisan professions. This is why you have to be in a guild. If I want to level up artisan or arcane engineering, I wonder what the best route would be. Is it making a bunch of pylons? Is it making spell books? Like, look, to make a copper wand, you need 12 copper fragments. Like, copper is so hard to come by. 8 copper fragments there. I mean, if this gives you the same XP as this, they're like, yeah, sure, the least amount of copper for sure. But then you have... I mean, the thing is, you have to go find copper. You have to process copper into copper fragments, which takes extra time. So that's 8 minutes for 8 copper fragments. To cut a ruby, you know, you got to process that. That takes time. It just takes so long to find the base materials, too. You found 10 legendary copper? It is elusive. It's so elusive. Zinc. I don't know, maybe it's these survey pylons. Maybe this is a good way to level it up. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of materials and see how much XP you get from each of these. Okay, so essentially let's look for... So I want to level up lumberjacking, so... Oak timber, ash timber... Oh, that takes oak wood. You're not supposed to process that. Weird. I wonder if that's intended, or if that's supposed to be oak timber. So, like, that takes oak timber. That's probably supposed to be oak timber, would be my guess. Okay. Rubies, zinc, copper. Ash timber, oak wood. Let's try to go level some stuff up, huh? And I seem to only find legendary copper or rubies when I'm out trying to like level up my actual character. And then I always end up getting in a party where I die and I die 3 or 4 times and I slowly lose all my legendary shit. It's like, huh, that was nice to have for 10 minutes. But, like, it's not worth it to go run back in town and run back to the point of interest and, like, waste everyone's time for, like, 10, 15 minutes. Oh, heyo. Can I get on that? Go. Oh, I missed. Maybe they'll get a little bit closer for me so I can jump on. Heyo. Yeah. I can't jump. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm just showing here for a little bit. Don't even look at him while I'm talking. Hey, someone's coming along. This is nice. Have someone else do the driving. Reins. I think Reins. Like horse reins. This guy's trying to get in. It, okay, okay. What, lumberjack am I? Level 4. Okay. I've yet to do fishing. Let's see, processing. Where's crafting? At the top, there it is. Yeah, like scribe level 1. What is this crap? Only 91% after spending 50 rubies. That's crazy. Let's get staggered a little bit with our mounts. That looks good. Maybe we'll look at each other. I wish you could do something with the dash button. E-girl feet suck. What a name. Was this to me? Yeah, I've done caravans like 3 times, and I've crashed almost every time. Or I've crashed every single time. But it's usually like 3, 4, 5 caravans. Earlier today, I joined a group of 5 caravans. I was in between all 5 of them. I crashed. I logged back in. I chased down the caravan. Once I got back to them, I crashed. I got back on, and I knew they were going to Miralith just based off their pathing. So I went to go to Miralith, and I just kind of... I had to go feed my baby, so I walked away. So I don't know what happened, but when I came back, my defender tag was gone, and apparently they got to Miralith safely. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if a caravan is exciting, that means you're probably getting attacked, right? Strap some turtles. Oh, that'd be dope if you could get an aquatic beast of burden. That's a good idea. Yeah, people are getting alligator mounts, and the alligator mounts are super fast. Hey, actual pirates. Hey yo. Once I was XX. What's up? How's it going? Oh, 155 speed. Horses. Nice. My cat's only 140. Oh, this is nice. Would be cool if they could start putting equipment on your animals. Like the cat comes stock with like this armor on its back, but the wolf comes with nothing, right? Like it'd be cool if you actually equip your mount with armor on its back. Because a wolf with this cat's armor would look super cool. Wow. Looks like you've spent some time here. Been playing a lot of Ashes. I have since the first weekend that Alpha 2 opened up. I've been playing. It's been a ton of fun. But now with like, because we know server wipes are coming up December 20th. Now I'm just like, kind of taking my time, chilling out. I think I'm actually starting to try to level up Artisan Professions to Apprentice level. And maybe try some Arcane Engineering, some Scribing, I don't know. We'll just kind of play around a little bit. But right now, I want to do some lumberjacking. Get my novice lumberjacking, lumber milling up to Apprentice level. Because I think it will need that for Arcane Engineering to craft a wand. Right now, I'm getting really far away. Actually, maybe I should go the east side, because I think there's a lot of Western Larch around there. I don't know exactly what I need. Well, I think I need oak wood and ash wood. Yeah, December 20th is when they're going to wipe. And I don't know if December 21st is when Phase 2 starts, but it's somewhere around there. And Phase 2, they're adding content. And I can't think of all the content off the top of my head. I know they're expanding Sand Squall Desert down here. And they're expanding the tropics up here. But I don't think it says how they're expanding it. It's like clearly like you know it'll go further. But I think it'd be really cool if they add points of interest. Because I don't know. I haven't been out here yet, so I don't know if you go out there and explore and then you find new POIs. But I think it's just kind of like, the lawless land, right? So it'd be cool if they add, here we got the Ursign Caves, and they add some kind of point of interest like that out there. Or if they add new notes, that'd be cool too. But I know they're going to expand those two areas. They're going to add dungeons, I believe. And all these points of interest, they're not considered dungeons. So I'm curious to see what a real dungeon will be. They're adding the rogue. I know there's a graphic that says what they're adding, but that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, here we go. Okay, I should probably, actually get lumberjacking bags. I messed up, huh? I came out here to level up my lumberjacking, and I brought mining bags that can't fit wood. And I just rode this caravan all the way out here. Okay, well, I'll go chopping trees on the way back. So, that's nice. That's chill. So looking for... Yeah, I want to buy fast travel, right? That is something that won't be in here, except for Grappler. If you're familiar with Grappler, he had a really good video talking about fast travel. Because there's only going to be fast travel in Metropolis scientific nodes, and you can fast travel to their vassal nodes. But there's also going to be... My axe is broken. Are you kidding me? I come all the way out here. I chop down one tree, my axe breaks. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Okay, I'm so close to Winston, I guess I'll just go there. Oh. What? That's crazy. I repaired all my equipment not that long ago, and I haven't really chopped down trees since I repaired my equipment. Does Artisan equipment not get repaired with that button? Like the repair all button out of vendor? But Grabber talked about how easily family circle teleports can be abused. Like big guilds, they can have, a raid party of like 40 people and have one person in each of like the five, is it five? Yeah, I think 5 different raid parties, like have each one have someone else in the other party in their family circle. So if any of those 5 parties find something of interest, everyone can now fast travel to that party because they're within someone's circle. And that's a very easy way for larger guilds to abuse fast travel with family circles. And that was a really good point. But the only... Oh, nice, Ruby. I can at least get this. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, for sure. I mean... because both... At least New World had some kind of... At least when the game first came out, there was some kind of limit to it, right? Because you had... I forget what the currency is in New World, but there's like 100 or 1,000 or whatever, and you could fast travel, but you'd use some of that currency, and the more weight limit you had on yourself, it would cost more of that currency to fast travel. So that was a little limit to fast travel, but I think it came much easier to fast travel later on in New World. But Throne of Liberty, yeah, you can just fast travel whenever you want, wherever you want. Azoth, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and that's why there's no fast travel in this game, because Steven wants it to be difficult for large guilds to go Zerg something, right? But this would be a way for an organized guild to go Zerg something. And a guild like Pirate Software, who's in Lyneth right now, that would be a very large, probably very organized guild that could take advantage of that. Yeah, you like the way the devs seem to be thinking here. We have to buy it and check it out eventually. But the alpha? Does that mean you haven't played the alpha yet, man? Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit steep of a price to pay for sure. $100 some. You want to, but you're waiting. That's a good idea. I mean, right now, we're getting like, what, 5% of the content that the game will eventually come out with. I think phase 3, because phase 3 is going to be a long time, because like phase 1 is going to end in a month. Phase 2 goes on for like 3 months, 3 or 4 months, I think. And then phase 3, I think, is like the rest of Alpha 2. And like they'll be slowly adding content until beta and the game eventually comes out. So I think we'll be in phase 3 of the Alpha for, I think, at least a couple of years. Like, I think this game will fully release no earlier than late 2027. You're gonna be old, yeah. Let's see. Repair all equipped items. Does that repair my axe? It does. How the hell did it break so quick? Interesting. I need to get a novice level axe. That'd be nice. But yeah. I feel good about that tree. That was a hard fucking tree. I know, because I never paid to be an alpha before. But I played Lineage 2 growing up, and hearing that like Steven is taking some inspiration from Lineage 2, mainly that the corruption system seems to be coming straight out of Lineage 2. And I think it worked well then, so it's gonna work well now. And like, so I heard that, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm interested in Ashes of Creation. And I started watching the developer live streams, and like with their open development project and everything, you get to see Steven every month, Margaret, a bunch of the developers. You get to see them playing the game, you know, showcasing it, and you get to see their personalities, and they just kind of like talk back and forth like they're a bunch of friends. So I kind of got invested in, you know, not the game, and also Steven behind the game and the other developers. Like, what really sold it for me was the Freehold update, when like Steven's going around the farm and like he's gonna check on the chickens, and like the other guys in there are like doing the chicken dance with the chickens, and like they're slow riding in with the rabbit. Like it felt like a bunch of friends making a game together. So it made me really like root for Ashes of Creation and Intrepid Studios. So I felt good about paying in to the alpha, because I feel like, you know, I want a good MMO. I believe in the team now, or like at least, you know, I really like the team. I like their personalities. I like seeing the people behind the game. So I felt good about it. I know, like, you know, 100 some bucks is a lot to pay for an alpha, but if you're invested in that sense, you know, I think it's a good investment. It's a decent opinion, yeah. So I think their open development process is a big W for them. Yeah, because like any other game, ayo. Like if this was Blizzard, right? If Blizzard was making this game, like I don't want to give Blizzard any of my fucking money, right? If this was Amazon Studios and this was New World, like they'd be releasing this as a full game right now. Yeah, this is New World ready. Yeah, and then like 3 years later, they'll finally listen to the players and add swimming into the game. I remember New World was a bit of a mess on launch. But I always went back to New World for Brimstone Sands and then Angry Earth when that DLC came out. I always came crawling back, and I played for like a week or two, then quit playing. Oh yeah. The Ravage Shaman. 4K hours? I played... So I've never played an MMO with a like hardcore guild. So I just joined Overlords, and they're a pretty hardcore guild. So I'll be super interested to see how that goes. But I think a lot of... Like, I've never put a ton of time in MMOs. I think I have like 600 hours in New World, somewhere around there. But I think if I was in a organized guild, I'd probably spend a lot more time. It makes time for that. Yeah. So I joined this guild last weekend, and like just yesterday, I was in the Discord talking to some of the guys. And, you know, they're super chill. Just a bunch of guys having a good time, you know? Okay, I want to chop down... Oh, fuck. I want to get a new bag, that's right. I have to get lumberjacking bags. You distracted me once. I was just in town. I didn't know what I'm doing anymore. That's right. So much of my time in this game, I've just been like running around. I really like the winter. I think the winter looks really good. Well, right here it looks kind of bleh. Like partly melted snow, like ugh. Like other parts of the world with the snow, I think looks really good. Dang, it is 6:20 a.m. for me. That's a little late. Okay, so I gotta get some lumberjacking bags. So I can actually get some wood. But yeah. I think phase 2 will be a good time to get in. Or with Christmas coming up, actually, make sure you're in the Ashes of Creation Discord. Because during no. Because Halloween just happened. It was about a month before that. I don't know. Randomly, they posted in the Ashes of Creation Discord. I don't know what, it was like some random picture, and they said, like, there's some hidden things in the picture. and if you zoomed in, there was Alpha 2 keys all hidden in the picture. And if you're like the first one to find it and you type in that Alpha 2 key, then hey, free access. So I'm assuming with Christmas coming up, they'll probably do something similar to that. And like Christmas is pretty much when phase 2 starts as well. Yeah, the Discord, yeah. So join that and make sure you have notifications on. Big comms, yeah. So you also need an account to like redeem the code. I think you need an account on the Ashes of Creation like official website. So if that does happen, they post keys. Make sure you have an Ashes of Creation website or like account on their official website, and have like where you redeem keys pulled up. Like have that on your computer 24/7. So in case it does happen, you're already ready to go and ready to type it in. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see. I want to see if I can find the picture. I'll pull it over here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was in their news. Let's see. We'll find it. We'll find it here. So this is it. 926. We have some hidden glorious goodies in this image. Can you spot and claim the treasure before someone else does? And then, like, if you zoom in, here's an alpha key right there, an alpha key along the back of the cape, an alpha key right there. I don't know if there's more than those three, but like, yeah, I think they'll probably do something like this again come Christmas time. And he just like randomly posted it. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's crazy. All right. Lumberjacking. And I don't think I can have an apprentice lumberjacking bag because I don't have apprentice lumberjacking. Makes a lot of sense, huh? Let's have 2 of lumberjacking satchels. Beautiful. Okay. Let's move you up there, buddy. Did I just... Don't ban me. Is this the duplication glitch? You know, I didn't want that anyways. Let's see. Weird. Okay. Here, I'll just reload real quick just because that's going to throw me off. Oh, and I have ashwood in there too. Interesting, okay. Alright. Now, I can actually go lumberjacking. If there's some really good large-scale PvP, I think this game will always have players. Yeah, I mean... I think that's a big focus with their late-game content. Well... I know, it'll always be, like, PvP will always be apparent. Because, like, you know, Guild Wars, you know, that's kind of, you know, what it is. But Node Wars are going to be a big thing. When a node hits a Metropolis, and it's, like, freaking massive, and people want to siege a Metropolis node, that's going to be massive, massive, massive PvP. They're going to have guild castles where people can go, you know, siege a castle, another guild. Ton of PvP there, and with this just being a PvX game, like big raid bosses, if there's like a raid boss that's on like a weekly count, and everyone on the server wants it, only like one guild can get the drops, so there's gonna be a ton of PvP, I'm sure, surrounding that raid boss. Because there will be instance dungeons. But there's gonna be very few instance dungeons. Because Steven wants that player-to-player friction, right? So PvP is a large part of their game. PvP in the dungeons, yeah. Yeah, apart from the, the few instance dungeons, but I don't know. I don't think they said, like, what's going to be in the instance dungeons that open world dungeons might have or might not have. Or is it just going to be, like, maybe guild content in an instance dungeon, maybe? Like, who knows? Steven? Steven, he's the creative director of Intrepid Studios. This is his game. Yeah. Sorry. I assume anyone that's looking at Ash's creation right now, I just assume they know. Alright, let's go down. Let's go chop down all these trees. Yeah, Steven Sharif. It's really cool. He's like... Yeah, I think he's cooking. I think he's cooking. But he's funded this game largely himself. Like, he just feels like a nerd. So, Ashes of Creation, this world, Vera, and everything in it, is based off of Steven's very own Pathfinder campaign. Which I think is super cool. But he's made a bunch of money off of real estate, I believe. So he, like, largely funded this game himself. Because he had a dream, right? He had a dream. He wants to make this... He wants to make a really fun MMO. And he's like, I'm just gonna do it. I got the money. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, he's just a nerd, who decided he wants to make a game. He wants an old school MMO and he did it. Or he's actively doing it, I should say. Better get a lot of wood from this big one. Ooh. Five oak wood and common. Come on. These bushes are getting real windy. That tree's freaking out. But I think ash and oak is what I need for surveying pylons to level up my arcane engineering. I'm also going to need some copper and rubies as well. But I think I already got some. So we'll focus on leveling up lumberjacking. Get some ash and oak wood. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we can level up. See if we can find an efficient path for leveling up. Or the most efficient, I should say. Our arcane engineering. I just had a thought. When gathering resources out in the open world, like this common ash wood and common oak wood, I get 80 lumberjacking experience. But if I get a uncommon, like this ash wood here, it gives more experience. And a lot of times I've been like trashing uncommon stuff. If like I want to fill up all my bags and I have like 2 uncommon ashwood, I'm like, well, I could have 2 uncommon ashwood or I could get 43 common ashwood. But I'm starting to think, if I get a bunch of uncommon stuff, would I make a lot more experience when I actually craft something with uncommon wood compared to common? Yeah, see right here I'm getting 120 XP. I'll have to try that out. I haven't thought about that. So don't trash higher tier resources, and maybe they'll be better for crafting. They'll at least get you more experience. Let's get a little cluttered on my screen here. But yeah, playtesting was supposed to end technically like 5 hours ago. But Steven, the guy who's cooking, extended playtesting throughout this entire week and throughout next weekend. Where we're going to playtest next weekend regardless, but he's extending it Monday through Friday, which is super dope. And that tree's freaking out. No, so right now, Phase 1 is just open during the weekends. So just Friday through Sunday. And that's how it's going to be until Phase 2 and like December 20th. And then when Phase 2 starts, it's going to be Friday through Tuesday, I think. And then when Phase 3 starts in May of next year, it's going to be 24/7 uptime. So what he did this week is he didn't end it at the end of the weekend. He is going to let us play for the full week. You know, into next weekend, and then next Sunday they'll close servers down. Yeah, and that's another reason to, you know, not have any fear of missing out and buying into the alpha right now, because it's only weekend uptime. So, you know, you're not missing out a whole lot. Can't get these trees. Hello. And it does feel kind of bad, like on weekends, since you can only play on weekends right now. If I'm busy a weekend, I'm like, dang, I don't get to play Ashes for a full week. But we're not technically playing, you know, we're testing. We're testing the game. We're testers right now. But we're playing the game. Yeah. Well, this has been nice. Nice, chilled night of Ashes of Creation. The combat, I don't know how much you've watched of Ashes of Creation, but the combat is really fun. Like, we're early in Alpha 2, but the combat, I think, is fantastic. I think they did combat really, really correct. But like, and it's like super, it's like an old school MMO. It's super grindy. It's going to take a long time to level up. It's going to be like hours and hours of grinding points of interest to level up your character. But what they did right, which is what I want. I like the old school MMO feel. But something they did really, really correct is the combat. The combat is super fun and interactive. And there's always a very real threat of dying. You know, it's not like you can go see a monster over there and just press auto attack and then, like, you know, look away from your monitor and look back and like, hey, you killed him, no problem. Like, if you stop paying attention and that monster's around your level, if you let him like attack you for a little bit, that monster can kill you, and that sends you into XP debt, and you drop some of your materials. The game starts at level 1, not max level. Yeah, I don't think I said you start at max level, did I? I hope melee classes aren't just permadead in large scale. I know I haven't played Fighter really, but I heard Fighter is actually really fun. And Fighter has a lot of gap closing abilities, which is going to make them relevant for, you know, PvP. They can't just be kited by long range DPS players. Oh yeah, yeah. It's fun because you start at level 1. Absolutely. That's why. So my biggest complaint about New World and Throne and Liberty is how easy you hit max level and how unrewarding it feels and how easy it feels. You just follow a main story quest and there's like no threat of ever dying. You just do the main story, you kill what you need to kill. It's super easy and you're given max level. And then the game really starts, right? But here, like, I've been playing this character since the first weekend, and I'm only level 15. And right now, max level is 25, and it will be, I believe, level 50 when the game fully releases. And like hitting level 15 has been, you know, a bit tough. I haven't been like trying to level super hard most of the time, but you know, it's not easy to hit. And like every level feels good. Like you're grinding for a bit and you know the combat feels good. It doesn't feel boring. Yes, the game's grindy, but combat still feels good because it is so complex and so interactive and you have to be paying attention the whole time. Or else you could die, you know? And that makes leveling up feel rewarding. It makes it feel good. Like every time you level, like something I think, you know, I miss from Lineage 2 back in the day. I remember playing a ranger and like hitting level 20. I remember unlocking like a stun shot, a couple of like toggleable abilities, and maybe like rapid fire, I think is what it's called. I don't know, like a few different abilities. Like I remember hitting that level, like level 20 is like, you know, not that great. But I hit level 20, I got all those new abilities, I'm like, damn, I feel fucking powerful. This feels great. And this is what Ashes of Creation is doing. It makes your content, your player's level, even at lower levels, still feel really good and really rewarding. The game doesn't feel like it starts when you hit max level. It feels like level 15, oh, I feel great. Up until this last patch, my build and gear were done for 3 weeks on Throne of Liberty. Runs out of content fast. Yeah, my brother, yeah, I played Throne of Liberty for a little bit. And if you were like smart early on, you could get Lucent. Like my brother made a ton of Lucent and like he was completely free to play player, but he was pulling traits, like he was getting random drops and like pulling traits from them and selling them for like a decent amount of Lucent. And like 2 weeks later, when everyone was like flooding the market with those traits, then he was buying the same traits for like a fraction of the price. So he really decked out his character completely free, but the first like week or two it came out, he was just selling really good traits. Like, you know, got lucky a few times, but just selling really good traits and made a ton of Lucent. Yeah, that's how I felt Throne of Liberty. You ran out of content pretty quick. Like I said, like you hit max level in a couple of days. And then all it is doing the same like 2 or 3 dungeons, getting the gear that you want. And that's like, it's too much of the same thing, you know? And that was my issue with New World as well. Like you hit max level pretty quick, and there's only 2 dungeons that have the mutations. And those rotate like every week. So like realistically you're only doing 2 dungeons. And then it rotates every week. And the issue is you just get to those late game dungeons in a week, right? You get there so fast. Like sure, like I don't know what, you know, Ashes of Creation might be like that. There's, you know, a couple dungeons you're really trying to get specific gear. But on top of that, you know, hitting that late game gear or like those late game dungeons or whatever, it's going to take you a long freaking time to get to that. And on top of that, there's going to be node wars, there's going to be guild wars, there's going to be freeholds, which you can do other shit on. Just like hang out with your buddies. There's going to be naval combat, which sounds like it could be super cool. There's a bunch of artisan professions to really grind through. Man, I really want to play OC, but $100 is too much. It is, I agree. I don't know if you heard my spiel earlier to Once I Was. My axe broke again? What the fuck? What? What? 60 durability goes that quick chopping down axes? This is all I collected. Holy shit. Okay, I need to find a novice lumberjacking axe. Shit, I paid $250 and the remorse is real. But for me, the other stuff in the package didn't mean anything to me. I really just wanted alpha access. So the nice thing with the $250 package is that you get 6 months of in-game time. which is gonna be $15 on launch, like every week. So whatever 15 times 6 is, you get that much in-game time. But 30. Wait, yeah, 6 months. So $90, right? $90 of in-game time. It's like, you know, you're still out 160 bucks. But hey, is what it is. But yeah, I just like the team behind Ashes of Creation. So all you get $100 is alpha access and 1 month of in-game time. I believe that's it. Which is just, you know, the 1 month of in-game time is going to be $15. So the other 85 bucks is just getting into alpha. Oh, and beta. So I believe it's also beta. Once I was, hey, thanks for coming by, man. Thank you for the follow. I think you also get the beta, but beta is going to be pretty short. I think beta is going to be under, like beta 1 is going to be like a month, and then beta 2 is going to be like a couple weeks, I think. At least that's what I've heard. But you know, that's probably a couple years down the line. That can easily change. And hey, Mantis, thank you for the follow. Spider Mantis, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's see. I can make sure no one's attacking me. Cause I looked at this not too long ago. Let's check out the wiki here. I can tell you. Alpha 2 Phase 1. Bruh. Let's see. Is it on here? Okay. Let's really zoom in here. So third wave, so anyone who doesn't have access right now, I think probably third wave is the best because you'll get Alpha 2 access when Phase 3 starts. And Phase 3 is going to be like the bulk of the content. And Phase 3 is going to last the longest time. It's going to last until the game's released. So this is what you would probably want to care for the most. But you also get Beta 1 access, Beta 2 access, which is probably going to be like a month and a half total, I think. 1 month of sub time, which is $50, and $15 of Embers. And Embers is their in-game currency, and the only thing in-game currency is going to be used for is cosmetics. Those are going to be zero pay-to-win stuff about this game. And Steven, the creative director, is very anti-pay-to-win. And he will, you know, ban and like severely punish gold sellers, botting, and all that kind of stuff. If I buy Wave 1, can I still play Wave 2 and Wave 3? Yes, I believe so. Alpha 2 access on Friday, November 8th, continue to all subsequent test phases. Correct, yeah. So if you get this one, you have, you know, fate. So cascading effects. So if you have this bundle, you get all 3 bundles essentially, or access to, you know, everything. And if you get on second wave, then you have second wave access and Wave 3 access essentially. But yeah, this is when the bulk of their content will be, and they'll keep adding content throughout Phase 3 as well. But yeah, yep. So essentially, like say you're getting this for $15 of game time, $50 of Embers, $30. So you're essentially paying $70 to get into an alpha and Beta 1 and Beta 2 access. So if you believe in the project and you want to get in early and report some bugs and find out some game-breaking mechanics potentially, then yeah, go for it. But for me, I liked, yeah, I don't know if you heard it earlier, but essentially when I started following Ashes of Creation, they have a very open development project with Ashes of Creation, and every month they do developer live streams where they showcase some type of content, and it's like an hour or 2 hours long, and like they're playing the game, showcasing something specific. And like you see Steven play the game, he talks about it. Other developers are playing the game and like talking with Steven about it. And it's just like a bunch of friends playing a game, making a game together. And it makes you really root for Intrepid Studio success. So like I felt good about it, you know. For you, when will AOC be released? I honestly think it won't be any earlier than summer of 2027. So I think we are at least like 2.5 years away. Because if you look at this, I'm sure they have a ton of content that's like already being worked on and not fully fleshed out, and they haven't really told us about it. But right here, we're getting 5 nodes, and this is about 5% of the full map. And so if you're telling me like you'll buy on Christmas, can't wait. Absolutely. So what's nice, it's a monthly subscription. So you can try it for $15 when it actually comes out. And you're not paying $60 or $70 how like other box costs are. So if you pay $15 and you don't like it, then like, hey, you're only out 15 bucks. You didn't pay $60, $70 for it. Like right here, you only get 5 nodes, and this is like 5% of the full released map, or what's planned at least. So I think with how much they have to expand on and how much more of the map they have to kind of flesh together or flesh out and put together, I think a couple years is pretty realistic. But who knows? Maybe they have like the entire map done and we just don't know that yet, and they're not telling us. Who knows? That would be kind of crazy. Last question. When will Wave 3 end? So it won't. So with Alpha, so I think I'm like 99% sure that Wave 3, it's just the rest of Alpha. It's everything that's Alpha going to be. And then when the game finally launches, Alpha is turning into their PTR realm. So you will still have access. It's like you can play the game, but like because you had Alpha access, I believe you're going to have access to the PTR as well. Yeah, so having Alpha access is huge because you can play this until the game releases. So if the game comes out 5 years from now and you have Alpha access, you can play it for the next 5 years. PTR is public test realm. So like during the weekends, typically that's when I can play. But Monday through Thursday, the servers are down, but they have PTR. So other people have access to the public test realm. It's under visual NDA, but not verbal. So people who have PTR access right now can talk about it. They just can't show you what's happening in game. I don't have access to it, but plenty of other content creators do. I think Theory Forge is a good one. Theory Forge, if you follow him on YouTube at all, he will do like community posts on YouTube about the PTR patch notes. So do other content creators, but Theory Forge will write it out for you, which is nice. Correct, so not everyone can play. The only people that have access to the PTR are people that had access to Alpha 1, I believe. So everyone that just bought in for Alpha 2, I don't think has PTR access. Okay, I am looking for an axe, right? Because my axe keeps breaking. It's a piece of shit. Alright, oak timber. Oh, I need copper fragments. Oak, copper, basalt weapon mold. I might have that. But yeah, but once Wave 3 hits on like May 20th or 1st, May whatever, whenever Wave 3 starts, you'll have access to the game 24/7. Yeah, so essentially it's not because PTR realms are up, we can't play. It's just how they're doing it for whatever reason. But that is essentially, I think PTR is like always up. Or I don't know how PTR works, to be honest. It might just be like you know, Tuesday, Intrepid Studios or Ashes Creation, it's like, hey, everyone has PTR access. They're like in a separate Discord channel. They have access to this unique Discord channels. They might get pinged in there and it's like, hey, we want to test something about caravans. Everyone log in at 8 p.m. and help us out testing this caravan specific thing. If they really need like focused content to check out. So I think PTR, it's not like you're playing this right now. I think, you know, you get the full game. I think PTR, they might be testing very specific things and they tell people to do very specific things. But in the game we're playing right now, that's like open during the weekend, you can do whatever you want and just, you know, submit bug reports. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure how the PTR works for people who have access to it. But yeah, I think PTR will probably be something that's available until Wave 3 hits, because once Wave 3 hits, I believe everyone has Alpha 2 access will have 24/7 access to the game. I'm like, you know, 99% sure that's how it's working. We need copper. And we need basalt. What else do we need? I think we need some type of oak, maybe. I definitely need 10 copper fragments, so I'll start that first. Hope so. Me too. Oh, what is going on here? Interesting. But yeah, I would like, if you haven't watched any of their Ashes of Creations like developer live streams, they do release some focused live streams for very specific pieces of content, and some pieces of content that aren't in the game yet, like story arcs. I think they do a bit on story arcs. Maybe it's just like a small part of one of the streams, but like, yeah, check out the Ashes of Creation like actual YouTube channel, and check out some of their live streams. Things that sound cool, and you'll see how things are supposed to be working. Like caravans, I'm having a really tough time to do a caravan without it crashing. And like, you know, that's the point. It's alpha. You know, things aren't going to work correctly. But like, if you watch our live stream, they'll do like, they do caravan stuff for that specific live stream, and they showcase how it's supposed to work to like its fullest potential. And it looks like it's super fun. I got a baby. He's on the baby monitor right over there. I think he's starting to wake up. I fed him like a couple hours ago. But it is 7 o'clock in the morning, so he might be getting close to waking up actually. And if that's the case, I will probably be hopping off. But I do want to... Oh, copper. Okay, copper. Keep forgetting what I want to do. We need copper. Stonemasonry. Well, I do need a basalt weapon mold. So let's do that to start. What else? Metalworking, that's outside. Oh, I have 25 zinc fragments apparently. I don't know when I did that. That was probably a couple weekends ago. Comical. Alright. There we go. We'll start 10 copper fragments. I think this is where... Yes. So we got 10 oak timber already, making 10 copper fragments, and we're making the basalt weapon mold. I love how, like, in-depth all these professions are. Like right here, there's like all these crafting and processing tables. There's 22 artisan professions. And I just love how so many of them overlap with each other. And it makes it a long time trying to level something up. Because to level up one profession, you have to like level up 3 other professions to level up that one profession. So it becomes super complex, but I think that's what makes it fun. I think he's fallen back asleep. Fingers crossed. Let's see. We're making a farm. I got some time to kill. Is this a real farm? Are we creating this farm? Doesn't seem like it. This giant lumber mill. There's no vendors or anything, huh? Alrighty. Let's see, what can we get from the citizen reputation vendor? Oh, I actually don't think I am no longer a citizen in real life because I didn't pay my taxes. You can't escape them in real life and you can't escape them in game. I literally lost my citizenship. Oh, that's crazy. That's funny. Classic. Classic taxes, they'll always get you. Alright, let's put in some shit here. Huh. Things can get clogged up pretty quick, huh? Let's put all my copper there. Get some basalt in there. Assault weapon mold, we want to keep you. Let's see, oak timber. I think shift click. We will keep you in here. This is so disorganized, but you know, whatever. What ifs? Good thing they gave you plenty of storage. Oh, what? I had no idea. You can select storage type? Holy crap. So an issue I have right now, since I have a lumberjacking satchel, I can stack 43 pieces of wood in here. But here it's only 20 pieces of wood because it's not for like lumberjacking specific. So that's why I have to split up a bunch of materials and get so clogged up so quick. But I can actually make this for lumberjacking? Holy cow. Can I like throw you? Oh no, I don't want to delete you. Oh. Why can I not like right click and just pull it back in? Let's see, let's put some of you back in here. For whatever reason, my right clicking isn't automatically pulling it back. Or like, right clicking isn't. Something's bugged. There we go. Oh no, it's still only 20. It lied to me. It's lying. Huh, okay, well maybe not. Here, let me, I'm gonna relog real quick. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, well, I'll just right click. Okay, that's not working how I thought it was gonna work. But, whatevs. Okay, now I just need my copper fragments. Oh, that guy's got Carfin armor. That shit looks cool. I just have random shit that I got from drops all pieced together. He's got cool shit. Decide to use your copper trying to get a legendary axe. A legendary novice axe? Or like apprentice. Ooh. Ooh. Does it tell you what you're gonna get? So if you put in your legendary copper, does it highlight it? It's like, hey, it's gonna be a legendary axe, or does it still say common? Because I remember when Steven did the son of a bitch. Where am I getting this? Where am I processing this shit? I keep forgetting. Was it right here? It was right here. 2.5 minutes, okay. We're getting there. Patiently waiting. Ads. Spider. Um, Rogue in phase 2 and Summoner in phase 3. I don't know if it's confirmed or not if they're going to be released at the start of phase 2 and phase 3, just during those two phases. For whatever reason, I think Rogue is supposed to be coming out at the start of phase 2. But I'm not 100% sure. And Summoner, yeah, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, if Summoner's going to be out at the start of phase 3, but at some point during phase 3, they'll be released. Yeah, phase 2, wave 2, yeah. Yeah, because I think phase 2 starts like late December, right? And that's wave 2. I mean, wave 2 starts late December, and that's also phase 2. And then they're also introducing some secondary archetypes. So once you hit max level in the alpha, which is level 25, you'll be able to unlock secondary archetypes, which is going to be a big part of their class systems. But I think it's only offered for like a tank and cleric secondary archetype. A Shadow Lord? What is that? Is that like summoner fighter? Oh, rogue summoner. Some of the classes do sound cool. Okay, copper fragments. There we go. let's make our axe. That was pretty close. I was almost there. But goblin. I'm assuming the ad's over. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully you're not sitting through like a 5-minute ad. When you put in, yeah, when you put in for like your heroics, it's over. I heard you. Oh, okay, yes, okay. When you put in like your legendary copper, does it tell you you're going to make a legendary axe or whatever, or does it still say common? And then once you actually craft it, it spits out whatever rarity it actually is. Because in the live stream with Steven, when he makes that Nightblade, when he put in like legendary copper fragments but not zinc fragments, like it went up to like epic or something. And then we put in the legendary zinc and legendary copper, then it turned into like a heroic Nightblade. Do you see that difference? When I do, before I hit craft button, it should tell me what I'm getting before I press the button. It should. It did that when I made my green fishing bow, but it didn't do it this time. Oh, you're waiting. Okay. Okay. So I guess we'll see. What did it show this time? Did it say? Oh, you got to make the fragments. Okay, I see. I see. It's epic. It'd be epic if the summoner could summon the monster you killed. It would be. So I think that'd be really cool because there's like necromancy in this game because like there's necrotic damage that the skeletons can do sometimes, and it'd be cool if you choose, you know, the summoner and then the rogue secondary. That would make sense to go along with like a necromancy path, right? Like raise the dead, like a skeleton of some monster that you killed. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's craft my novice lumberjacking axe because this crude one is not cutting it out. It's not making the cut. Whatever I'm trying to say. Equipment, here we go. Novice lumberjacking axe, nice. Oh, I've never read this. An iconic tool used by lumberjacks. Chopping adolescent trees causes more durability loss. That's probably why my other axe was getting fucked up. Wasn't paying attention to what type of trees I was chopping. Interesting. You hope Steven doesn't fuck up the summoner class. Well, I think like any other kind of MMO or like D&D or whatever, bards, like I feel like no one ever plays a bard. Like bard kind of feels useless, or like whatever the bard can do, someone else can do better, right? But I think what he did with the bard class is like super cool. I haven't played it yet, but it looks super cool, and every party needs like 2 bards. It's like bard feels super useful. And I feel like summoner is another like typical class that isn't played a ton compared to other classes. But I feel like he did something really good with the bard, and I think he's going to make the summoner super cool as well. But we haven't seen anything about it, I don't think so. You know, I guess we'll find out. Like how they're fighting a bear out there. Longbow short peen. Nice name. Okay, so don't chop adolescent shit. Like, what happens if everything is like fucking adolescent tree? Like, it looks kind of like a tall tree. Adult western larch. Hey, there's a western larch literally right in front of town. Wild. You chop it anyways because deforestation. You gotta let the trees grow. Do these trees actually grow to adult versions? The bard looks, yeah, the bard looks hella fun. The animations, sound looks super dope. And something I think they're doing really good with the classes as well is like they synergize well with each other. Like the status effects, they overlap, like to trip someone, I think they have to be staggered already. And like some classes can do a lot of staggering, but like they might not have the tools to like actually trip someone. But like other classes can trip. Like a good example, I guess, for like a mage specifically, like within its own class, you can chill someone with frostbolt, and then you can do cone of cold to freeze them. And the only way to freeze something is if they were previously chilled. So that just shows how like status effects kind of like go in tandem with each other. You need a certain status effect to apply a secondary status effect. And I feel like there's a lot of classes that can trigger their own status effects on their own, but there's other classes that have more avenues to trigger those secondary status effects. And I just like how there's synergy in that sense. Yeah, I think they put a lot of thought into it for sure. 100%. And we have a long alpha phase too, so if they oversee something or like something doesn't work out, and something works in an unfun way, they can change it because they have a long alpha. That's why I really want to play this game even if it's an alpha. Yeah, that's how I felt too. Like learning about the game, like seeing how complex it's going to be and all the systems that they're going to have, it made me want to play. So that's why I bought in. So even though right now we don't have all the content that's been showcased, but they're going to be slowly adding all that content further down the line. So, we'll eventually get the full game. That's funny. Okay, let's see if I kill this rock elemental. I might get clapped. Let's see. Yeah, that guy's bugged as hell. He's been bugged like that since the first week. He's frozen. Oh no, wrong button. Oh shit, I'm dead. I can freeze him here. He's frozen, Lightning strike, full lightning strike. Fuck, he was frozen. Yeah, the rock guys, they're super fucked right now. They're bounding strikes or bounding charge or whatever. Those are super fucking. And he kills my cat. Nice. Motherfucker. You heroic. Think I'm awake, maybe. Before I click the button to craft the axe, it shows me the quality. Heroic. So what else can you put into it? Because you have the legendary copper fragments, right? I'm sure. Well, I just made it. You need oak. Well, probably some kind of timber, right? The question is, do you have apprentice lumberjacking of whatever type of tree you need? And then also you need apprentice lumber milling of whatever type of tree you need, right? And then you also have to find a legendary version of those two things. Or I guess a legendary version of just that tree, because then it'll become legendary process material, right? Oh. I'm not that far. I do really like the combat, when it's working right. That guy was super fucked. They're tough. The common tree timber brought it down. Yeah, everything else was legendary epic. Yeah. But the tree timber, is it a novice tree or is it an apprentice tree they have to cut down? I need to go find... Oh, he killed my cat. That's right. I'll go over there. The tree needs novice level. Okay. Well, at least you can go chop that down a bunch and hopefully get legendary that tree. Oh, Western Larch. Now we're talking. So Western Larch, this is what I just looked up earlier when we were talking about trees. There's a ton all along the east side of Carfin. It seems like there's a fuck ton of Western Larch over there. And also, you know, up here when I was chopping that shit down. I don't know what home node you are, but if you check Ash's Codex will show you the spawns of Western Larch. So I guess you gotta chop that shit until you find some legendary. You're gonna check Carfin then? There are high level shit out there though. Because I go this path for looking for rubies. And like there's high level shit like out on the east side of Carfin as well. So you gotta be a bit careful. Dang, now I kind of feel bad chopping down the adolescent trees. I never really thought about it before. But now that I know I'm deforesting the node and I'm harming my axe more. Like how much am I destroying my axe? Let's see. I'm already at 121 durability. That is crazy. And I wonder what type or what rarity of lumber you can get where it's going to give you legendary. Because he said it's heroic, so legendary is just one step above heroic, right? Would uncommon timber get you what you need for legendary, or do you have to go up to heroic or even legendary? Can you teach me how to buy the game? You have to go to their website. If you're really looking for it. I think like need what you said, uncommon or maybe heroic. So if you go to, I don't know, I just Google Ashes of Creation, but Ashes of Creation home. Here you have, it says join the alpha, big button right there. But you're gonna have to create an account. Yes, looks like, yeah. Just go to their official website. If you click join the alpha, you can scroll to the bottom and it says buy now. But I know you definitely need an account, so probably you want to create an account first. Once you create an account and then click that join the alpha and go to this buy now option. But yeah, definitely make an account first. And then you also, if you have a Discord, I think they also like you to link your Discord with the official website. I don't know if that's 100% necessary. But I know when are they going to email you the key? I don't know for sure. Or how it worked for me, from what I remember, I had access. I linked my Discord, and then in Discord, you like access to like this Alpha 2 channel. If you don't have Alpha 2, you won't see this channel. But if you link your Discord and you buy that bundle, you'll get access to like this Alpha 2 channel. And I think they have like a launcher downloaded in here. but they should also email it to you. You don't have to link your Discord, but if you don't want to, you can only view the alpha channels. Okay. I mean, Goblin, you might know more than me. I don't know if you bought the 250 pack or you bought and the wave, like the $100 wave. Let's see. I'll just click buy now, see what happens. See if it tells you. Our third wave bundle will allow access to Alpha 2 tests starting Thursday, May 1st, 2025, and continuing to subsequent test phases. It doesn't really say, does it? You can see Alpha 2 channels on my non-linked account as well. Oh, interesting. Okay. They should email it to you, because I think people that were getting access on November 8th for the second wave, they were saying that they were getting emails like the day before. So they might email it to you, but I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, this is definitely the place to be. The official website, make sure you make an account and then purchase through there. Like in the Discord, the game developers and everything are super responsive. So if you do have issues and you have Discord, I'm sure you could probably contact them there if it's not super easy once you purchase everything. But that's the best I can do for you, though. That's all I know. Yeah, you're welcome. That helps. Yeah. Yep, just go to that website and I'm sure you'll figure it out. Yeah, because I think when I did it, yeah, I don't remember. I think they did send me an email, but I also got the launcher. They might have sent a download for the launcher in an email. But I think I just checked the Discord and they also had it linked in the Discord. What is this? Can I mine this? Nope, not yet. Limestone? Not yet. I finally have my apprentice pickaxe and I haven't mined anything at the apprentice level yet. That's right, I'll get there. My time will come. Let's see. 7 a.m. Goblin, are you usually up this late? Because you told me you have your Eastern as well, right? Yeah, sometimes. Well, often lately. Because you're in school. You just got the time on your hands, you know, might as well be up late. I don't remember how late I stayed up when I was in school. Maybe like 3, 4 o'clock. I remember playing Mass Effect Andromeda. I remember that came out, and I was playing Mass Effect till the sun was coming up. And Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 came out. Oh, it's all online. Oh, that's right, that's right. I remember Dark Souls 3 came out my junior year, I believe. And it was the week before exam week. For like, it was I don't know, either finals or the finals after the first semester. I forget what that's another name, right? Like, it's not semifinals, but yeah, finals for the first semester. One of those two. Um, but yeah, Dark Souls 3 came out the week before, and I was up to like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock playing Dark Souls every night, not studying. Hey, but I passed. But yeah, I think I had like 40 or 50 hours of Dark Souls, like the clocked in the week of my exams. Midterms. I think that's what it's called. That sounds right. That rings a bell. But now I work night shift, so I'm always up late. Why are the droppings going in my satchels? Need that shit clear. Oh. Let's see. Well, it's nice that we can play for us a week, so we don't have to try to cram in every weekend. That means I can play tonight. This whole weekend, actually, I've been supposed to be working every night, but I keep getting canceled. But I don't know if I'm getting canceled until like an hour before my shift starts, or supposed to start. So like I kind of sleep all day, like just kind of watch TV. It's like I don't want to play games, think about going to work, like ugh. But now we can play Monday night, technically tonight, and I don't work tonight, so that means I can get on a little bit earlier because I'm not expecting to work. So when I get back on later tonight, I will probably try to get Lumberjack into Apprentice level. Maybe I'll make a copper wand, who knows? Because I have a lot of... I think I have some legendary, or at least heroic copper. But I think I need at least 10, because it has to be 10 copper fragments. Actually, for a wand, it might be 12. Yeah, I think when I hop back on later, I'll probably do what I'm doing now. Just doing some artisan stuff. Try out some crafting. Sounds like a good idea. Can't believe that frickin' golem wrecked me. Ooh, lumberjacking level 6. Heck yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a little seat here. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, just common and uncommon stuff. Nothing major. Yeah. I think I'll call it 7:30 a.m. Let's just sleep a little bit. Alrighty. Well, Goblin, Spider Mantis, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for keeping me company for this late morning. Spider, if you do get on board with the alpha, I hope you have a good time. It's been a ton of fun. The more I learned about the game while playing the game, the more fun it got. And it's like very little content right now, but there's enough to keep you busy. Definitely until like the next wave starts and we get more content. Nighty night. Coming back later, tonight, so probably like 8 p.m. on later. So at least 12 hours from now, probably. I'll do some artisan stuff, probably. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, Good night, Goblin. Or good morning. Also, good night. I'll see you later. Until next time. Peace, brother.